Hello everyone, and welcome to Tail Inferno, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. This is episode 3, and we're at Ostagar. So back in episode 2, we finished off the Dalish elf origin, and now we are here at Ostagar and preparing for the Sippy Cup, or Amara, the elf on the screen here, doesn't know that there's going to be a Sippy Cup. She believes that she has joined the Grey Wardens as is, but we know that she is currently in the process of joining the Grey Wardens. So yes, we have just arrived at Ostagar. The Dalish elf origin is actually a lot of fun. I'd seen it before. It's not the first time I've seen it, but it's the first time I've played it. And it was a lot of fun. And I think what makes it even more fun is that Amara is set up to be Solas's worst nightmare. So I was really getting her to really emphasize the point that she's a Dalish elf. And she loves being a Dalish elf. So so we went through all of that. We went through the caves. We met Duncan for the first time in this playthrough. Good old Daddy Gun. Oh my goodness, I can't even say his name. Daddy Duncan. Just stuttering over his name because oh my goodness, what a voice, what a man. But yes, no, we're back into Dragon Age Origins. I'm going to say this straight up because I don't know how many people read the descriptions of these videos on YouTube, but I want to make it very clear right up. I've played the Dragon Age games before. This is a story analysis of all the games going from Origins all the way to the Veilguard. And it's really seeing where we begin and seeing where we end and seeing it all come together because there were some lore bombs dropped in the Veilguard and it was awesome. So seeing how we began this journey and then going all the way to where we're going to end up in the Veilguard is something I'm really excited about doing and playing some really interesting characters that fit the story. So with that all in mind, as I said, this is a story analysis and there will be other videos that I will make that deep dive into certain elements of the Dragon Age series, which I'm really excited about, so watch the space for that. But really, for those who are wondering, and this is the point I'm trying to make, but I just keep rambling on about other things, is that if you are not aware, it's not the first time I've played these games, so big spoiler alert for people who haven't played these games, because I'm going to be talking a lot about, there are going to be codexes and things in dialogue where I'm going to go, oh my gosh, that reminds me of Emmerich in the Veilguard when he does X, Y, and Z, and people are going to go, well damn, I didn't know that happens, I haven't finished playing it. You've been warned. This is very much an opportunity for those who either don't have any plans in playing Dragon Age and just want to have a good old time having a fun time during the story, or alternatively, it's for people who have played all the games and are wanting to also explore the lore from the beginning. So yeah, anyway, that covers that off. So if you haven't read the description, it does say spoiler alert because of that reason. I don't know how many people read it, but yeah, so that's the whole plan. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into playing this game. We are, as I said, in Ostagar. And obviously the way we want to go is that way. But as the adventurer and completionist and collectible person that I am, I should say, I see everything, want to do everything, and want to talk to everyone. So let's see what we can find. Alrighty then. So yes, we're in Ostagar. When we first get here, there's a whole bunch of really intense music that plays, so it really sets the scene. But now that music has happened and you just kind of have this very soft...
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Oh, that's nice. You kind of just have this wind sound in the background. It's very silent. Oh, look at the sun. Ooh, what do we have in these sacks? Beef bone gift, we all know who that's for. Oh god, I'm gonna have to come up with a dog name. What's my Mabari going to be called? Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, alright, well, save that problem for a future day. I find it really interesting with the Mabari Hound, not situation, but the storyline of the Mabari Hound that you get here, because if you play a human beginning, like a noble beginning, you get... Your Mabari is just part of your life, like that's your dog. As part of the origin, but then if you don't do that as your origin, you eventually get a Mabari through this, which I think is so cool. Alrighty, can I escape? I don't want to be here anymore. What do you tell me if I go this way?
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough.
Oh. Turn doesn't have to really worry now, does he? Since he's not even gonna freaking do anything. Oh god, we've got bloody no hands, no head again. Hello.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
Oh, what is the Tower of... It's a really good start to the day. I can't get a sentence straight. What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Oh. Why is the tower off limits exactly?
By orders of Tairn Logain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large ruin.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Dwarven make. Not dwarven. Dwarven.
Make her speed your steps.
Make her speed your steps. Dwarven. The Durgenlin, as it was... again, anybody know if that word Durgenlin's been used in other games? I don't recall it ever being mentioned in 2 or Inquisition. Alrighty. I have a feeling the whole, like, yeah, it's a pretty impressive tower, actually, isn't it? Birds, question mark? Yeah, I think those are birds. Or just random explosion of something. Yeah, I'm sure the impressive music that plays after you start at Ostagar probably... It feels good when you're walking over the bridge.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Howdy, howdy.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Just tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Love that term. Well, do I love that term and phrase? Why are we swinging dead cats in general? I don't really need to know about these because I know the answers. So I want to ask you something else. You know
Good
what?
luck to you then.
She wouldn't care, and I know. Oh, but what if a codex comes out? We're doing
Somewhere
it.
I can direct you.
Am I going to get some codexes?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago,
you
so
said
I
that
understand.
before.
You were just on the eastern
Yep,
This
yep.
side is the King's camp.
Is there any way to get
Quartermaster,
supplies?
he's just a bit to the northwest.
Where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
The Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers
very
when they
nice.
talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
You leave the Tranquil alone. It's not their choice. Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Poor puppies. I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Alright, not worth it. No. Well, Codex updated. Was that from before? Oh well, maybe it was worth it, maybe it wasn't. Alright, let's go talk to the Circle of Magi. Hello, Templars.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
I love how serious they look.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
I wonder how hot it is in that outfit. I've always thought about that with medieval armors and stuff, like how hot and heavy it must be. Because you would have layers on, and then you've got the metal, and even the helmets with like how small the eye holes and the mouth stuff is. It's anyway. The Fade.
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
As you wish. Just look at them. Just. Who are you? I can't. Okay, anyway. Good on them. Now, where's Wynne? I know she's around. There you are. Hello.
Here in this hour, good folk of Burrows.
Oh, yeah, you know, Amara probably wouldn't listen. Hello.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I love that. Oh, he must be super impressed by you. By all means, I've been rude to him from the beginning. So he must have like a people being mean to you kind of kink or something. She wouldn't say please to me. She's just another human. And not just that, but a mage. I have no way... The Dalish respect mages in the sense their keepers are always mages, right? So, I think she'd just say I'm Amara. I've seen quite a few mages today. I've seen quite a few mages today.
The Circle sent many. Mages have always helped in past blights. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
We call it the Beyond, but I know of no connection. What does the Fade have to do with anything? What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Oh, yes. So Darkspawn are just dream spirits. No. Yeah, sure. What's the Black... Did she ask this before? Would she know this by now? Oh god, terrible memory. Apologies. From the origin, I don't think they might have talked about this. I don't know. Anyway, what's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Oh, hello! The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see. At least it's something to ponder. Don't you have any proper advice? See, I find the whole... When we learn in, like, the Veilguard that, you know, the Black City is where the Blight and, like, the Evanuris are in there with the Blight, getting all cuddled up and warm and fuzzy and all of that with all of that in there, and that this event did take place. It's a huge moment. I remember my jaw just hit the floor. So good as, and it is as good an explanation as any for now. Don't you have any proper advice? Yeah, would she care? Yeah, I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Die in this battle.
Oh, we've got a codex on our girl Win.
Friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Yeah, I'm good. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, you're just all going to talk
If you'll
about...
excuse me, we are praying.
Yeah, I can tell. I can see. I don't think she actually has anything to say, if I recall. She just...
I do not have time to speak at present,
Yeah,
thank you.
whatever. Before I get the Mabari mission, I'm going to go and chat to the king and the Turn.
Hail to you.
Oh, Toodles.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Oh, well, tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
Oh, anything's possible. How should I know?
I thought Grey Wardens knew all about the Darkspawn. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Of course. Do they fight often?
More than usual lately. Good thing the Teyrn's the only one who can speak to the king like that.
I should go.
As you wish. You approach
Hello?
the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
State your business. Tell me about Teyrn Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Teyrn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Oh, good line. Because, yeah, without him, he doesn't. But not really... Well, it is planned that way. Is the Teyrn inside? What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Oh, come on. Surely you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days.
Oh, spill the
Teyrn's
tea.
known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Loghain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
This is why I really like how, the past of this with King Maric and Loghain is explained in the Stolen Throne book, and you actually see the progression of this. I also really like that we see the transition from the age before, which I don't remember what the 8th age was. Was it the Divine Age? But anyway, you see the transition from that age to the Dragon Age, and you see the dragon that they see that is the reason why it gets called the Dragon Age. So I like that there's that aspect to the book as well. But with that background, and I think it's really cool if you do have the opportunity to read The Stolen Throne, and hey, if you want to, you can also read The Calling before the games as well. I feel like The Calling kind of... it's hard to imagine reading that and then going into this with the architect stuff that's in there. Like, that would be interesting to see. But anyway, neither here nor there. But yeah, with the Stolen Throne, you see why people see Loghain the way that he is. Because, of course, he did some incredible things that their history knows about. And, you know, he helped get rid of the Orlesians out of Ferelden. And they got, you know, King Maric on the throne and everything else like that. But, you know, that doesn't make Loghain any better of a person than, you know, he's still a guy that does bad things. As I said in the last video, if the book and the context of that did not save Loghain in my eyes. But I am playing with the idea of having Loghain become a Grey Warden at the end. I am playing with that idea because I would like to actually experience him doing that. So we'll see how this journey goes and whether or not that fits the actual narrative in the end. But honestly, obviously, Amara doesn't give two bloody anythings to humans. So we'll see how it goes, you know? Maybe it makes sense that she might make that decision in the end. We'll see how it goes. I don't think she would care, but for the case of me realising that we do get codexes from conversations, I would like an audience with a tan, please, just in case there's a codex entry in this.
I suppose you have a message for him?
Of course I do.
Hold on, then.
Something really important. Hello?
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
I'm not a Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Oh, isn't he a nice guy? A fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. I see you're a Dalish. Marek knew a Dalish elf once. Never saw an equal with the bow before or since. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
Was the book written after the game? I would imagine so. We'd be riding into the thick of the battle. The reason why I make that point is because Marek falls in love with and has relations with elves. Just put it that way. In both books, there is an elf that gets involved. And I can't remember, and I don't even remember her name, which is terrible. But the elf that Marek falls in love with in The Stolen Throne, I don't recall if she was Dalish. And then Fiona in The Calling, she's not Dalish either, I don't believe, because she's been in the circle. So are they? And then I'm probably just forgetting characters. I'll need to go and have a look at the summary of The Stolen Throne and flick through it again to remember which character is what, because I would imagine that if they reference a Dalish elf with skills with the bow like no other in this, then it would have to be mentioned in one of the books. Anyway, I guess I'll find out when I have a look at that again. But also love the fact that he talks about a Dalish elf with skills with the bow like no other, and I am, well, not me, Amara is a Dalish elf with who is an archer. I can't say she has skills like no other. She misses quite a bit. But anyway, am I jumping in and going into battle? I don't know how much Amara cares for the battle, to be honest. I mean, she's here. Is she aggressive and wanting to fight? Well, she was. Well, I guess so. I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
He seems like the Dalish don't have kings. Oh, that's true. Don't seem very fond of him. I should say this, the Dalish don't have kings.
And yet the fate of the Grey Wardens lies in his hands. Remember that.
Oh, I think they lie in yours, actually. Anyway, neither here nor there. Got anything more to say?
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Huh.
Very well.
I don't really care. No? Alright. No codexes. No worries. Bunch of
Look
soldiers.
carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Whoa.
Whoa, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
I'll poke and prod it if I like, thank you.
And
Nice.
Done.
And done.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Time to get drinking. Sorry to be right in your faces, but that was quite humorous for me.
Good night for it, Warden.
Oh, good night for it.
Someone told me they saw one of our men on the field in the last battle, but he was all pale and fighting with the darkspawn.
Oh, sick. I love that. Looking for loot. Anything up here while I do my loops? Loops for loot. Oh, hello. Hang on. I'll be right with you. Oi!
The wall before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide. Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
The champions of the just. Anything in here? Nope. Can't jump. Can't find out. Okay, I see you, Duncan. I'll talk to you now. Stuff it. I'll do that. Hello.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I just wanted to listen to your voice. I have some questions.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Oh, but I want to talk to you, Duncan. I want to talk to you. Knight.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
Now, my lady. Hello, Bobby.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct?
Yes.
I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
Oh, the Witches of the Wild, you say?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since, mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
God forbid they spoil milk. And you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Those witches are the only reason why. Hey, look. I gotta meet him. I gotta. Excuse me, Ash
You
Warrior
there,
man.
elf. What's your name?
Oh.
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, see you later, Pick. Excuse me.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
I will kill you on the spot. I happen to be a Grey Warden human. You have a problem with elves?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
Oh, shit. You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What is an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
I'm sorry, but it's dwarves. Didn't you hear the other guy before? So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
They don't bring the Ash Warriors into the other games, do they? I think this is the only time that they reference them. I think they'd be cool to reference in the Veilguard with all the stuff that happens in Ferelden over that time, but anyway. Again, could be something I'm forgetting. A small little codex entry somewhere that I just forget. Is a dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Well, that's not very nice. What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Oh, survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
Well, if the reward was right. I don't think Amara would work with the Darkspawn. So, and she's not like a rogue in that sense. She's is a rogue from a fighting style perspective, but not a rogue as in I'm trying to get money every single opportunity I get. I hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
Alrighty, I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Yeah, I don't know if Ash Warriors are mentioned again after this. Like, maybe they are. Maybe they're referenced in Dragon Age 2. I just think there are things that are popping up even at the beginning of Dragon Age Origins, like little things where I go, is this even mentioned again? Or was this just a moment in time for Dragon Age Origins?
Are you daft?
Oh, hello.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Why would I help you? Oh!
This beast is in the king's service, just like you and I. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
I think even though Amara hates humans, she loves animals. She's a Dalish elf. Of course she does. I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Kill the dog! No, okay. I don't care how much of an awful person any of my characters are. They will never intentionally hurt another animal. I just cannot ever imagine doing that. So, with that in mind, Amara is putting the muzzle on the dog. The Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After we're done, he whimpers painfully.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Do you think I have nothing better to do? Why don't you get it yourself? Will the dog be all right without it? Where in the wild would I find the flower? Do you think I have nothing better to do?
We're all busy. As it is, if we can get this hound better, we can re-imprint him on someone. Even you, if you like.
Why don't you get it yourself?
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
Let's not say the same thing twice. Will the dog be all right without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Nice, okay. The Mabari Hound. Quest found. Okay, onwards. Oh, another gate that I can't open without a key.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Oh, she doesn't even want to talk. Davis, whatever your name ends up being, I can't remember. You shot your shot. Shoot your shot, buddy. You missed, but you tried.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be? What's that? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'll watch it back, watch mine. I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't be here if I did. They're forcing you to be here. I wouldn't be here if I did.
You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Toodles. See you then. Au revoir. I'll sell... Oh, you've got a chest. Mine now. Success! Hello, Tranquil. That apparently doesn't deserve a name.
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You've just got a really sad face. I also find it interesting that they introduce in Dragon Age 2 like a stamp on their heads to show that they're tranquil. Whereas in Dragon Age Origins, the only defining factor of a tranquil is the way that they speak. I'll ask the question. You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful and dangerous. Not entirely, no. I don't think she would know. She's a Dalish elf. She doesn't care for the things outside. I feel like I said that again a lot. She's a Dalish elf. She's a Dalish elf. You're probably getting annoyed by how often I mention it. But that's the point. She isn't part of the human circles. Like, well, obviously she's not part of the circles. You know what I mean when I say that. She's not part of human society. So while she'll hear from the Keeper about humans, what they do, why they do what they do, if that's what the Keeper even teaches them, they might just live in their own little bubbles and not really know. And obviously, Dalish clans only have a certain number of mages that they allow in their camps. Otherwise, they just set them free or send them to a circle. But I don't think they're necessarily fearful of the magic of their keepers. So I'd say you should say not entirely no.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
I also find it interesting that in this game, obviously demons are demons. Like, you don't really explore the option that demons could be benevolent or not demons, just spirits, until Dragon Age Inquisition. And I think that's driven a lot by Solus. And I mean, we know that, you know, we find out about what Solus actually was when we get to the Veilguard. But, you know, it's interesting to see that with the original game here with Origins, it's kind of like, yeah, demons are bad. There's no spirits. Too bad. Your demon of like your pride demon, you never find out or hear that that could be a spirit of wisdom. I've always loved that combination, like that consideration that, you know, a spirit of wisdom too easily could be pride, and so forth. I think that's a really cool comparison. It's not the right word. Hopefully you know what I mean. Brain's really going on all pistons today, running on all pistons. It sounds like a horrid practice. Perhaps I should tranquil all mages then. How was someone made tranquil? I feel badly for you. Let's talk about something else. How was someone made tranquil? Tranquil.
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Oh, okay. So they actually brand them with magic. It's just that they don't show it in Dragon Age Origins, but they've actually physically put it there in Dragon Age 2. I see. Sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course. What may I assist you with?
What is enchantment exactly? Actually, before I ask that question, the line, like, I feel no horror, of course you don't. You don't feel anything. Which I find is really weird. It's so hard to consider not feeling a thing, like any emotion. Like, apathy in itself is a feeling to be felt. Like, you're not even apathetic. You're just nothing. I cannot actually consider what that would be like, to just feel nothing without defining it as nothing. Anyway, what is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
I'm sorry, I giggled before, because it's just whatever you zoom in on this guy, just to have the mage in the background, you kind of don't get the seriousness of the conversation. What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Oh, I was going to join in on the dance, well, the movements, the magic, but so it goes. Alrighty, I should go.
Goodbye.
The Tranquil. Righty, we're building up our codex entries. I didn't mention it at the beginning, I'll mention it now. We will read through all the codexes that we get in this episode. We'll do it near the end, as I usually do. We'll break for reading time. And we're not getting a whole lot of codexes in at the moment, so I don't think I'll stop midway and read the codexes and then continue on. But if we suddenly get a plethora of them, I might stop halfway and start reading, or we'll just wait until the end. We'll see. But anyway, onwards we go. There will be a reading time. Oh yeah, I can't open that. That's right, I get it.
Is inadvisable.
What are you going to do about it? Hello, Quartermaster.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
How dare you address me so, human?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden.
I'll slap you.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought...
Just keep digging a
Please,
hole.
pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
I am but a simple man. You're a forgiven human... No, you're not. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly. Don't worry about it, what kind of supplies you have. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armour, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price.
Oh, well, thank
I
you.
also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
No, let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
What are the other goods? Firebolts? Now, I know you have a backpack, and that is like... I'm pretty sure you have a backpack. Is it because I've asked for the special stuff? How much gold do I have? Oh, I got 40 silver. We're doing alright. And I do have to sell some stuff. Like that. I know I can give these away eventually, but there is no point. Like, I can donate them to the ambassadors, but there is really no point in me doing that at this point, because it's just going to take up space. So give me money, please. We're not going to get rid of the bone. What's a glamour charm do? Nothing. Double bait and bar. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, yum, yum, yum. I've got no reason to really buy anything at the moment, but I will sell things. But I thought you had a... That's not it. Had a thingamahoozer what's at a backpack. I'm also not in a hurry to... Oh, hello. Oh! This ring was carved from a piece of willow, with images of foxes and hares decorating it with one dexterity. Aww. Yeah, I'll put the ring on. Put it on that one. Aww, cute. I wish you could see, like, the accessories. Nice. Okay.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Just your normal stuff.
Let me know what you'd like.
Is it that different? Oh, so it is actually that different. Okay. Well, a backpack, please. That's bloody expensive, but worth every cent. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Now, I don't want to go to Alistair yet. Let's jump up this way. We'll probably bump into Jory? Is that his name? Over up here? He's over here, isn't he?
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
So let it be. Totally not mine. I feel like that should be readable. Whatever. Hello, sir.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Oh. You've heard about me.
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Oh, you know. I don't think she'd ask that question because I don't think she'd care if they have a problem with the fact that she's an elf. I'd rather not talk about that. What's it supposed to mean? I reckon she'd say this. Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in.
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual. Aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn? I wouldn't be here if I had the choice in the matter. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. You're not. Oh, that's smart, are you? I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter. Because she'd be back with her clan. She didn't want to come.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
I love that so much. He's like, I worked hard to impress Duncan so that I could be a Grey Warden. I'm just like, bitch, I don't even want to be here. Mara's like, come on, I don't even want to be here. Yet somehow I impressed him. It's like, come now. I feel like that's just beautiful, funny, so funny. Yeah, anyway. Only that it's dangerous is all a big secret, apparently. Davith said we might be going into the wilds. You don't like the idea? Davith said we might be going into the wilds. Oh, excuse me.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Toodaloodles! Oh, that's right. The guy's gonna shit out a key for me. Anybody else I want to talk to? Hello, Knight.
Why do the Darkspawn not parley with the king? They just mindlessly throw themselves to their deaths upon our blades.
Why don't the Darkspawn parley with the king? You tell me, Knight. Do they seem like the type? Do they seem like the type? Let's go talk to these fellas.
I can feel it inside me.
Before I get given a poop-encrusted key.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
I don't like that outfit that woman is wearing. I'm assuming she's a priest. Why do you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick.
I'm not a warden yet. I don't know anything. I
inside.
can't feel anything.
They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
I just have the... Like, no expression, nothing. Just looking at you. His description of caterpillars up a tree, I would say caterpillars all become butterflies. It might be a beautiful thing. I don't see what the problem is here, other than everything else that the Darkspawn represent. But hey, silver linings, caterpillars and butterflies. I can't go this way, can I?
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Why? Let me in!
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Whatever. Okay. Bark, bark. I wish I could pat the other Mabari. Oh, hello. Chest. Why now? Oh. Thank God. Alright, small shield.
It's done, naturally.
Yeah, naturally. Alright. Hello.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
And if I have?
I doubt I'm that lucky. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Okay, so here's what's interesting. Okay, this is what I have to be careful of not doing, because obviously I talked about the shit encrusted key that I can get because it's in his butthole, but the only way that I can get the key is by helping him. But role-playing wise, Amara doesn't care, you know? So reality, I don't think there's anything good in that chest anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And if there is, so be it. Because from a role-playing perspective, I have to remember, just because I can ask every single question to get every single codex, I'm not going to be the nicest character in the world, particularly to other humans. Like, even when we get to Lothering and there's all those people that want, you know, support and help and stuff, excuse me, I'm in the middle of a conversation. Oh my gosh. Just walking past. But yes, I have to remember, my character doesn't like humans, so they can't be acting. And it's easy enough when it doesn't have an impact in it, like a quest line, but here's one where it's going to impact it. And I'm going to have to just live with it. Like, she's not going to say that's horrible. Why haven't they fed you? Like, why would she care? Whatever. Sort yourself out. Why'd you get in there anyway? Why would I want to help you?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Would she care about a trade? No, she doesn't. She does not care enough. And I don't think she'd care enough about what the mages have, to be honest. They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Delicious. I didn't know that you could do that. Would she? I kind of want to, because it seems like fun. I wish I did some form of save before this, but... like... she doesn't care for human life, let's just put it that way. And we know that because while I was playing the origin story, she got the information she needed from the people and then killed them. Didn't care. That is what it is. And she lives with the consequences. And then they went and checked out the cave. I think she would. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if she can do this without people seeing... I mean, there's a guard looking after him. But what's gonna happen? Yeah, stuff it. I'll take that.
What? But you can't do that. Ah, guard!
Mine now. Jesus.
What? What in Andraste's name did you do that for?
Oh.
Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't give you the right to go and kill anyone you please. Explain yourself.
She wouldn't lie either. I don't think she would. That is so funny. Because there's not really any consequence. Because I have to become a Grey Warden and I have to go... like, what are you going to do to me? What could possibly happen? I don't think she would lie. And she didn't lie either when she was talking to the Keeper and stuff about what she did with the humans in the forest. I don't have to explain myself to you.
You'll have to explain yourself to someone.
No,
well, no skin off my teeth. When they ask me why he's dead, that's what I'll tell them.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, bless me. Did I get the key? I mean, I did get the poop-encrusted key.
Off you go. You killed me only prisoner, so I think I'll take a nap.
Well, I know that when we talk to you, when we take the quest, you're actually not happy about the whole fact that you're stuck there. So I can't open that yet, I don't think, because you're there.
That course of action is...
That's fine. Oh, goodness, that sneeze came out of nowhere. Alright, I know where Alistair is. I'm just going to have a bit of a sneak peek over here. Oh, I think I can speak to Pick. I got to go find Pick. Give.
Over with. Hello. It really is good to see more elves here. I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Not the switch. I'm pretty sure I can speak to Pick after that incident with the Ash Warrior, so I am going to try and find him. I think he ran off to the King's tent. There you are. Hello, Elven Messenger.
Hello. I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
No. I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Are you?
I don't think so. I'm one of the King's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Oh my god. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. This is impressive. An impressive feat. Anyway, I realise I've got to remember as well, again, it is so easy for me to just be a nice person. And I think I'm doing alright with role-playing Amara as an elf who doesn't like people, but she also doesn't like city elves. Now, would we classify elven servants as city elves because they're not Dalish? Does she hate anyone that isn't Dalish? Things to think about. She might be the worst ever warden, hero for Eldon that could ever be. Alrighty, now here's the real moment, and we're going to quickly save, because of course we are. Meeting Alistair for the first time. I have a feeling he is not going to like me very much, which is hard because I always end up romancing Alistair. I am not a Zevran girly, I am an Alistair girly, which means this is going to be hard, but we do what we must do. So.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
The Grumpy One. Looking as a Dalish elf to someone who is a human, a Grey Warden, but a human. Who cares? Seeing that interaction, she's probably like, what? She would say, you are a very strange human, just based off of that.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Do I look like it? Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Yeah, you should have. How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
I can't prepare my own. What can you tell me? Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. Oh, yeah. Codexes! What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Oh, that was something that Logain mentioned that I was going to make mention of when he was talking about Marek liking elves, well, knowing Dalish elves. And I referenced the fact that in the books, Marek has relations with elves. And I thought to myself in that moment, if I wasn't playing a character that hated humans and city elves and what have you, I think I would have just been like, well, we'll keep it the same, you know, we'll get King Marek's bastard son to have a similar experience, right? And we'll have the romance and everything will be fine. But it's not going to work out that way. There is no way he's going to like what Amara does. In saying that, it might be that I go for Zenfrin this time because he is technically of a Dalish background with his mother, although he himself was never Dalish, and I wonder whether or not that in itself constitutes to Amara. If that constitutes to Amara as like enough, like he circumstance put him where he is, and he did always think about joining the Dalish, so maybe, I don't know. But I have also toyed with the idea of romancing Liliana. Now I know that would also be very difficult because she is very much a be nice to people kind of gal, but I think it would be cool to do that. I just really like Liliana as a character, and I think it would be fun for her to be romanced by someone who is just like just awful. Anyway, you want more women in the Wardens, do you? Oh, anyway, the whole point of me pausing for that is to say that I thought it would be funny for Alistair to be romanced by Elf on the basis that that's what's happened with King Marek twice in 2 books. But it's neither here nor there. And of course, you know, we find out in The Calling. I mean, big spoiler for anybody who hasn't read The Calling. You might have read it on a social media post or something. So, like, pause for the next, I don't know, or skip for the next 10 seconds, I guess, when I mention this. But yeah, Fiona's his mum. Marek bangs her. And in the end, they have a whole scene about it. It's a whole to-do. So anyway, I can't wait to talk about that more when we go to the whole Goldana thing, because I have many thoughts, but we'll get to it when we get to that point. Anyway, so you want more women in the Wardens, do you? Probably because we're too smart for you. I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking of me as a woman? I think either 3 or 4. Because I don't think she'd be coy or funny to him. I can handle myself better than most.
I'm getting that impression. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Yes, I have, just recently.
I've only fought them once up close. And that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
Oh, nah, they're beautiful. I don't know how monstrous did you find them. Hideous, dangerous, but killable. I wasn't afraid they die like any other creature.
You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were what's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
You don't have to accompany me. What about the other recruits? You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yup.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Oh, no approvals or disapprovals. There we go. Alright, very quickly. Oh, again, that's not the button. It will never be the button. Oh, a worry token. A cast rune, the surface worn by a preoccupied thumb. Alistair found it after an early skirmish with the Darkspawn. He is fascinated by arcane imagery, something not unexpected of a Grey Warden. I see. No. Hint, hint for gifts. Okay. Oh, sparklies.
Moving on.
Thank you. Alrighty. What have we got going on? Onwards. Oops, I've gone too far. Do I sell? I'm just going to sell some stuff. I don't really care too much for Davith and Sajori, to be honest. Give me money.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Yaha.
Let me know what...
Thank you. Alrighty, there we go. Done and done. Alright, time to start this.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
For the sippy cup. I don't think she cares about the wilds. I mean, she's been brought up in the woods. She'll be fine. Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
She wouldn't say that. She doesn't care. She's not going to ask that either. I'm like, again, he's just like, I'm so impressed by you, blah, blah, blah. I'm just being rude. That's all I am. I am asking questions, but I am being rude. But I also find it funny how he talks about the antagonizing of the mages and that we've got to keep people on our side, because he was a little shit in the calling, I tell you what. He certainly had an attitude, because he had only recently joined the Wardens at that part. And if I remember correctly, it was not necessarily by choice. He's trying to get out of stuff, and he did it. And I don't think, again, I'd have to go back to a summary or something of the story, but I'm pretty sure he never really wanted to be part of the Wardens, but he was getting away from crimes he committed, that kind of stuff. Didn't really get brought up in the nicest way, but he certainly knew how to antagonize. So, he's obviously older, wiser, beautiful voice, everything else. That's another thing. Reading the books after playing the games, it makes it really funny when you're reading the books, because even during the calling and any dialogue from Loghain, I heard the voice in my head. And same for the calling, any dialogue that Duncan said in the calling, I absolutely just thought it was the voice actor that was speaking while I was reading it, which was great because I love Duncan's voice. But also on the other side of things, Duncan is much younger in the calling, so it's also hard to imagine such a wizened sounding voice on someone who's meant to be young and chaotic. So very much the roguish character that you would expect from someone who is, as you can see with the dual, well, I say with the dual wielding, that's probably not a good way to put it for this game, because as a warrior you can dual wield as well, but you get the point that he's supposed to be a rogue. So, and what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
You, very specifically, you are up for the task, not the others, you. How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Okay, find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Oh my god, my character is so small in comparison to the others, or at least in that shot she was. Okay, everybody follow me, because I'm clearly the leader of this gang. Onward and ever forwards.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Don't tell me what to do. Thank you. Okay. We are here. We are saved. It's time to listen to the beautiful battle music of the Kokari Wilds. Oops. Which way are you coming from? Oh, there.
Yes.
Oh, that was easy. Well done, everyone. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Give. Nicely done, everyone.
Yes.
There you go. Excuse me. I don't appreciate getting bit. Everyone's doing alright. I'm missing. But so it goes. Okay. Hello. You're all dead. Oh, hello. Missionary Jogby. A letter. Oh, hang on. This will be the outside of story time, of course. Letter to Jogby, my dearest son. It pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chastened respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hoped to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with a local tribe so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot, and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows. Beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar, look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting spot. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. Oh, Jogby and Rigby. Isn't that cute? I wonder if it's Yogby. rather than Jogby. Anyway. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, dude. Okay, so the tree leaning on a building, all those types of things. We'll find that spot organically. I'm pretty sure I remember where it is, but I'm not going to go too far without adventuring, because that is totally unlike me to not look at everything. Oh my god. Because I loot everything. Hello.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I like how when it gives you that bottom up look, it's kind of like looking at him like pathetic. We don't have time for this. Let's go.
We don't have time? What? You have an urgent meeting somewhere?
I don't think. He's already dead, see? Kill the soldier, fine. If you want to help him, be quick about it. We have work to do, and this isn't it. Oh my god, it is that pain, that feeling of knowing what it is that would be funny to do, which is probably in line with what she would do. But it hurts to know that he's going to hate it. He's already dead, see? I think it would be so funny. Fine if you want to help him, but be quick about it. I don't think she would even say that. Like, fucking... I mean, there is a part of me that obviously I want to say that, and I could argue she would say that for saving my sanity. Or I could go with the other one, which is, we have work to do and this isn't it. She doesn't get anything out of this though, and I think that's the difference, is that in the two instances where she has killed humans, you know, because why not? She's gotten a key, well, she hasn't used it, but she's gotten a key, and the other time was they had information about the cave, and she wasn't going to let them go. Anyway. So, for a balance of my sanity, and because of the argument, I'm going to go with 3. We have work to do and this isn't it.
You're doing the joining, not me. So I have time to bandage injured strangers. See? No time at all.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Disapproval.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Sound like one. Yeah, you sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Just get this over with. It appears that I am the only man here. Not many humans, maybe. Looking forward to killing them. I didn't say that I did. A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. A few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't. Not many humans, maybe.
I know I'm relying on you to protect me. Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I'm so glad he dies. I hate how fucking complainy he is. Like, just get a grip. Good God. Alrighty. What do we got over here? Give me the elf root. I have to remember to get my survival up, because I feel like this would be the one playthrough that would make sense for to be able to save that Hulla when we get to the Dalish encampment, which requires, I think, 3 in survival. Sorry for the winding as well. I'm literally... Oh! Wildflower. Here to save some dogs. But yeah, my weaving
more
is...
darkspawn, hey? Going.
Simply to find loot. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh.
Right. Yes.
Get him. I should probably go for the archers, right? That would make sense.
Say your prayers.
Going.
Okay. Alright, okay. I'm getting into position. Everyone's still happy. Everyone is still alive. Get him. Ba-dum, ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-bum. So I love listening to video game soundtracks, and I must admit, the Dragon Age Origin soundtrack has just got a particular sound to it that is just, it's just a good time. There's a lot of well, probably brass is probably a better way to put it. I don't want to be told that I'm not hearing the instruments correctly. It's probably not trumpets, but the brass maybe. It's very distinguishable.
Everyone's as ugly as the first.
Please don't get me. Can you not? Oh! We level up! We level up!
Yes.
Come on.
Going.
Okay, go with you now.
Get him. Get him.
Oh, look, it wants to fight.
Time for some fun.
We need these battles to go for longer just so that we can hear the music more. Bum 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 bum. Dude, we are going to make the whole army Grey Wardens with all these vials that we're picking up. Let me tell you. Alright. We've been back here before. No.
More darkspawn, hey?
I like how she just
And I'm
knows.
off.
Gotcha from behind. Oh. +1? Get it. Oh, I forgot that I leveled up. Alright, hang on. Let me deal with this archer. Of whom I keep missing.
I'm off.
Love it if I, you know. Can you imagine if I didn't miss? I'm not under any pressure either. Oh, there is.
Yes. And I'm off.
Get him. I'm still not getting the archer. You'd think I'd know who I need to be attacking. Everyone's all good. Oh, these big fire arrows. Oh, please don't get me. I'm still alive. Remix. Oh, Rigby's field journal. Oh, and a mud idol. What is that? A lump of unfired clay in the shape of a bird hangs on a leather strap. The clay is strangely warm, as if it were alive. Yeah, take all. Oh, that's, take all. Okay, firstly, I would like the, this is what I want. Codex. Signs of the chastened. Alright. The Chassan barbarians are nothing if not clever. They have hidden markers and signs in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wilds. In this way they mark trails, note places of interest, and even give warnings, in a way that outsiders cannot understand. Interestingly, these markers look indistinguishable from a regular pile of stones. I've dedicated my time to deciphering these signs, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. The trail markers seem to point to a hoard or a location used for secret storage among the chastened. I have only found a portion of the message, however. I think that if I could complete the message, find all of the trail markers, I can find this cache and see what treasure the chastened have to hide. I have found one such marker near this camp, under a fallen tree leaning against the ruins. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. I hear rumours that a Darkspawn horde is coming. I hope I can find this treasure before it's too late. Spoiler alert! It was too late. Okay. Let's level up. I'm going to bring my strength up, my cunning, and my dexterity. And while I want to go all out on my coercion, I'm going to go up on combat training just so I can get more stuff. Like this. Alright, aim, that's sustained. Range personal. Upkeep 35. Fatigue 5%. The archer carefully places each shot for maximum effect while in this mode. This decreases rate of fire but grants bonuses to attack, damage, armor penetration, and critical chance. Master Archer further increases these bonuses. Or crippling shot. Very long, we like that. Activation 26. A carefully aimed shot hampers the target's ability to fight by reducing attack and defense if it hits. Although the shot inflicts only normal damage, the Master Archer talent adds an attack bonus while firing the crippling shot. Okay, so it doesn't give you any additional damage, which I thought it might, so I was excited about that. No, it hampers the target's ability to fight by reducing attack and defense if it hits. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff that is all about this guy. Or we've got combat movement. The quick-stepping rogue can more easily outmaneuver opponents, granting a wider flanking angle that makes backstabs easier to achieve. Well, okay, well, we don't backstab much. Deadly strike. The rogue makes a swift strike at a vulnerable area on the target, but gaining a bonus to dealing normal damage but gaining a bonus. Improve tools. That's always useful. You know what? I'm going to go back, get this guy, and I'm going to go for this. I know it's not much, but I like being able to... I'm going to go for that. Go with my gut. What I also wanted to do was to check the map. So that's where I came from. So I've come along here. I found the trail sign. Alright, so if we go across there, go up here and see what's kicking this way, and then we'll go across here, shall we? So onward. Ever onwards. If there's anything to see. Nope. Invisible wall. Come one, come all. Alright, so this is going to take us back to the start-ish area. There's some sparklies over here, so I clearly missed some elf fruit. We found the leaning tree on a ruin. Ever onwards. Now, and there's the tree with the bridge. So, we'll go down, because that will take me over there, so I'm going to go down that way. Okay. Okay. A beautiful sight. Sarcastic, by the way.
Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
I know there are some baddies over there. I don't want to fight them just yet. Oh, I can feel another sneeze coming on. Aha. Where we will find the...
Yes. Not enough! Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Let's do this quickly, shall we? All right. No need to actually come towards me. What did I have to do to you? Okay, piss off. Oh dear. Oh, Alistair, are you good? Yeah, you're fine. Nearly not fine, but now fine. Give me them wolf pelts. Gonna sell them all. Alrighty. Alrighty. Chasing Flatblade. A whole bunch of stuff, including a farewell letter. Gotta find Rigby. Farewell letter to Jogby. My dear son Jogby, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I have had difficulty finding the chase and to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumoured to be gathering in the wilds in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her, and take care of our family. Your loving father, Rigby. Don't really know what kind of accent I was going for there, but I'm not very good with them, so please excuse that. Thank you for the stuff. I'm not going to give it to anyone because they'll die. So there is no point. Alrighty, that's done. I just have to find Rigby. I don't want to go that way either. What the actual was that sound? Oh, hello. Oh my god.
Any last words?
Terrifies me every time. I forget that those sounds are to remind you that these people? That there are roguish characters that will go into stealth mode and will get ya.
Going.
Oh, where are you guys going? What are you fighting? Oh, wolves. Oh yeah, you guys can fight each other, that's fine. Well, that's not very nice. Yeah, that's fine. Go somewhere else, please. Alice is right in the midst of it. Hello, sir. These guys are doing alright, you know? Oh, just chilling, you know? Found him. I found Rigby.
And I'm off.
Get him from afar. Get him.
Oh, look, it wants to fight.
Oh, look, it wants to fight. I realised I got below the belt, and I don't have any reason to use it.
Going.
Okay, go with you now.
Doof. I now have to go back. There is someone who was sparkling back there that I couldn't get because we got into combat. Okay. Give. Thank you.
It's done.
Thank
Fun, naturally.
40 of them. Nope. Thank you. Probably get rid of those ice bolts because I don't think I'm going to get a crossbow anytime soon. That ain't my shtick. Yoink. Alrighty, Rigby. Sorry to see you, buddy. His last will and testament. Rigby's last will and testament. To whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's words. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife. Jetta, should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in the Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know I die in service to the Maker. Now, I've got to remember not to sell that to get... Well, again, would she?
Success.
Maybe I would... Oh, success! Maybe she would sell it and not care about Rigby's last will and testament. We shall see. We'll see how I feel. If I've still got it in my inventory, we'll see. I think that's what's happened a few times is I've played the game and gotten to Jetta, and I've been able to have a conversation with her, but I haven't had the amulet to give to her. So, because as a loot goblin, I enjoy selling things that I collect if I find no use of them, and I also forget where I get things from. So, more Darkspawn! Oh, that went... Oh my god! Ah! You know how we're using fire arrows? How about we don't miss with them, hey? Oh shit, how do I...
At your order.
Drink! Jeez Louise.
Going. Don't look now.
Oh, you're...
So simple to see, really. Don't look now.
Hang on, everybody keep fighting.
Where do I go? Yes.
I am missing like you wouldn't. Jesus Christ. Just see it fly over their heads. Oh shit, he didn't die. Can you stop missing?
Yes.
Oh. Pinch of ashes and I think I'm a who's a what's it? Torn from a book on local myths and legends. The Kokari Wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Astia and Nebuna, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. Fantasy names. They're going to get me every time. The legend says that Astia grew up in the company of Gazarath, a spirit of the earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Kokari Wilds. Gazarath began to fancy her, and they spent much of their lives together, talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Astia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. Oh my word. When Astia met Nebuna, the two fell in love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend. But the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her begone. Gazarath told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Astia was horrified, and she fled from the enraged spirit. But she began to miss Gazarath, and on the day Nebuna asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat, burned him, and brought his ashes to Gazarath, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. There are legends among the chastened that Gazarath still haunts that lake, and that those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. In memory of the contract with its beloved Astia, Gazarath will grant a single wish, and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter dome, maybe Gazarath will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Alright, back we go. I am hoping that I can loot that guy when I come back. But geez Louise, Davith, you're a rogue. You're supposed to see traps and not walk into them. My good gracious, my dude. Okay, after some time walking back without realizing I didn't have to, let's fight what's in here. Because I know there is guys. There's dudes. Come on.
Dark spawn, hey? And I'm on. Take that!
Get out of here.
We must be victorious! Say your prayers! Oh, time to play. Let's do this, shall we? Not bad. Too fast for you.
I would prefer you didn't do this.
Going.
I'm really good at missing with these fire arrows. Oh, and I am slowed. He kicked me as well. He used my own move against me. That's not very nice. I don't think that should be allowed. Okay. We found our little camp with some darkspawn in it. Fabulous. We love to see it. Okay. Give. Is this the overhang? With some rocks? Maybe? Yes. Yes! Okay. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Time to fight a demon!
How amusing!
How amusing. Come on. Oh, right. Oh, does not give a shit. Oh, kick him! I missed. How about you stop it? Oh my god! Stop being so obsessed with me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Drink a poultice. Oh no! Oh, what did it do to my eyeball? What injury do I have? Oh. We didn't read it. We didn't read it. Remember, I haven't read Shade. I just want to know what injury I have. I have a damaged eyeball! Penalty to attack. Oh no. I didn't mean to use that. That is very unfortunate. I don't have any injury kits, do I? Oh, I do. There you go. How do I use it?
Adventure's not over yet?
There you go. I did it. Slowly remembering how to play this game, even though I've played it for a bit. Okay, well, we did that one. That's exciting. Happy days. Ominous saving. Ominous autosave. Oh, I want to go around the other way. I don't want to miss anything. Oh my gosh. I don't want to miss anything. Like this guy. Nothing exciting. We're now just going to have to go through many waves of darkspawn in a minute. Whoop! Sparklies!
I send some darkspawn.
I can't do anything about it.
Going.
Come on then. Come on. Let's get this music going.
Right.
I've already run out of my fire arrows. I love that.
Tisk.
Tisk! Tisk! I headed here first. Oh my good gracious. You're right in front of my face.
Yes. Too fast for you.
I've changed to daggers. Well, there are more. Okay, so wondering.
Yes.
Well, Alistair might die. I've only got one more health potion left.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Fabulous. Alright, wake up. Wait. My friend, where did you die?
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not
Oh, we're all good.
like death much.
Right, we're starting to get to the part of the game where I'm gonna be saving all the time because I just don't trust that it won't break. Or crash or something like that. You know how it be. Right. There was a sparkly over here before as well. I remember. Don't think I forgot. I know. I remember. It's what got me in the trouble in the first place. Can I get to it? Clam, please. We'll go the long way around for the elf fruit. And don't think this stops. I will be getting, when we get to Inquisition, every elf fruit I walk past, I will collect. Don't you worry about that. That is canon. That is 100% canon. Alrighty. Let's meet her. Let's do it. This is where we'll probably, we'll get through this. Morgan!
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I love you, Morrigan. I wish I could romance her. I feel like I reckon Amara and Morrigan would be the most romantic of lovers. Okay. Scavenger or intruder? I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower. An intruder? Just how are these your wilds? I would first know who you are and where you come from. Where did you come from? Stay back. Intruder? And how are these your wilds?
Because I know them as only one who owns them could. Can you claim the same? I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Say it louder. You can call me Amara. Promise you won't hurt us. I am Amara. A pleasure to meet you. Forget it, you first. I don't think she's scared, and I just know that forget it, you first is a fearful response, and I want to make it very clear. She's not fearful of Morrigan at all. She wouldn't say a pleasure to meet you. Promise you won't harm us is also not a fearful thing. I think she would just straight up say, you can call me Amara.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish.
Oh man.
Shall I guess
Mummy
your
Morrigan.
purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then he removed them. Tell us at once or face the consequences. She's toying with us. Let's go. I think Amara would just be like, I don't care. She's toying with us. Let's go.
Why so petulant? You wish to know who removed your papers? 'Twas my mother who did the deed.
Is this a joke?
If so, it seems the truthful rather than funny sort, no?
Great. She's a thieving, weird, talking, funny sort of witch.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
I say we go with her. Tell us more about your mother first. I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds? Why are you interested in helping us? I say we look around more. Why are you so interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
I really like the line that she said before, when she said, you know, not everything is a monster in the wilds. Flowers grow here, so do toads. It was really beautiful. I liked it. Made me happy. I like that. Tell us more about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
Alright. I say we go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it
Pop me in a
pleases
pot. Let's get cooking.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
I'm
We're supposed to believe you were expecting us.
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I find that question so interesting, because you find out that she's Mythal, right? She's one of the Evanuruses, like the spirit is within her, right? So to ask to ask Amara that straight up, and what of you does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe? Is so interesting when you find out who she is. I'm no fool if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what to believe. I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous. I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Hey. Thank you for returning them. What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize? How do you know all this? I'm sure they'll be eager to act on your advice. Because you find out who she is, and I'd be, again, interested to know, because there's a whole section, and I believe it's read from Logain's point of view, because you don't get to hear from Marek what Flemeth tells him, but she says something important. I know that much because it shocks him. But, you know, tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realise. She knows it's a blight. She would know that there would be the blight, the archdemon, which would be associated with an elven god, obviously. Is that what she's talking about here, or are they hinting to more? It's the domino effect to get to the Veilguard? What do you mean the threat is greater than they realise?
Either the threat is more, or they realise less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realise nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for. Time for you to go, then.
Crazy.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Thank you, Morrigan. You're so nice and kind. Hey. Alrighty. We are back at Ostagar, and this is where we're going to go into reading time. We're going to read the codex entries that I have received during this playthrough, and then we're going to finish up the episode. And that's that. This has been a bit longer than most, but I really wanted to get past that point of meeting Morrigan as well. I couldn't wait. I just wanted to meet Morrigan as Amara. Alright? So, I mean, can you blame me? She's awesome. Alrighty, so let's... Did I miss something? Oh, no. Well, I did do that. I'm assuming I did all of those things. Anyway. Codexes. Alright, so we know we have to read the shade. We're going to read the shade now, because I will forget. Okay? So we've got Hurlock, Mabari Warhound, and the shade. Okay. Actually, we know they're all in an order. You know what? I'm all over the place. I'm keeping you all on your toes. We're going to start with Hurlock and then go down to shade. Alright. So, the Hurlock. Taller than their Genlock cousins, the Hurlocks are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troop of the Darkspawn, a single berserking Hurlock, can often be a match for numerous opponents at a time. They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not there is a uniform standard to these markings. Alpha Hurlocks, are more intelligent and more skilled fighters, often serving as commanders or even generals. And emissaries. Hurlock emissaries have also been known to appear during the Blight. These Darkspawn are the only ones recorded of being capable of human speech and are often capable of employing magic. Now remember, Darkspawn and human speech, we know that with the Architect and with some of the other Darkspawn in the DLC, which name escapes me, which is terrible. But we also know that if you've read The Calling, you would know that. So Mabari Warhound. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than the Mabari. The breed is as old as myth, said to have been bred from the wolves who served Dane. Prized for their intelligence and loyalty, these dogs are more than mere weapons or status symbols. The hounds choose their masters and pair with them for life. To be the master of a Mabari anywhere in Ferelden is to be recognised instantly as a person of worth. The Mabari are an essential part of Ferelden military strategy. Trained hounds can easily pull knights from horseback or break lines of pikemen, and the sight and sound of a wave of war dogs howling and snarling has been known to cause panic among even the most hardened infantry soldiers. Bow wow. We love a dog. I still have no idea what I'm going to call my Mabari when I get there, but I've got a whole time between this episode and the next to think about it. Shade. It has often been suggested that the only way for a demon to affect the world of the living is by possessing a living or once living body, but this is not always true. Indeed, a shade is one such creature, a demon in its true form that has adapted to affect the world around it. My hypothesis is this. We already know that many demons become confused when they pass through the veil into our world. They are unable to tell the living from the dead, the very static nature of our universe being confusing to a creature that is accustomed to a physicality defined entirely by emotion and memory. Most demons seek to immediately seize upon anything they perceive as life, jealousy attempting to possess it. But what of those that do not? What of those that encounter no life or fail to possess a body? What of those that are more cautious by their nature? These demons watch, they lurk, they envy. In time, such a demon will learn to drain energy from the psyche of those it encounters, just as it did in the Fade. Once it has drained enough, it has the power to manifest and will forever after be known as a shade. Such a creature spurns possession. It instead floats as a shadow across its piece of land, preying upon the psyche of any who cross its path. Perhaps it believes itself still in the Fade. There is evidence to believe this is so. A shade will weaken the living by its very proximity. If it focuses its will, it can drain a single target very quickly. Some have even been known to assault the minds of a living victim, causing confusion or horror and making the target ripe for the kill. The tragedy of a shade is perhaps that, once it has drained a target whole, its appetite is only heightened rather than slaked. From the journal of former senior enchanter Malleus, once of the Circle of Ravane, declared apostate in the 20th year of the Dragon Age. Do they come... Are shades in the Veilguard? Do they cut them loose? Possible. Right, magic and religion. The Fade. The study of the Fade is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, lyrium, and human slaves in an effort to map the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavour. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloguing a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can, and as the Chantry teaches us, the great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. Oh, excuse me. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life. From Tranquility and the Role of the Fade in Human Culture by First Enchanter Josephus. So interesting that it's about tranquility as well. Because you've got the Fade, which is separated by the Veil, and we know through the games the Veil came about because Solus trapped the Evernerist behind the Veil in the Fade and separated Thedas and the Fade via the Veil. It's always interesting to read, though, the codex entries about like the separation of that, because then, you know, we're challenged to think when we get to Inquisition and Solus is telling us all these questions, asking us all these questions and telling us about his experiences, about what would it look like, or what would it be if the Veil didn't exist, because obviously that's his plan, is to get rid of the Veil and bring the Fade into real life, just like it was before, which is a crazy idea. And we get a little bit of that in the DLC over the Inquisition, Trespasser, when you go through the Alluvians and you go into that like world between worlds, and you kind of see what the world is supposed to look like if the Veil didn't exist, which I think is really cool. But on to the Tranquil. The Tranquil are the least understood but most visible members of the Circle. Every city of respectable size boasts a circle of Magi shop, and every one of these shops is run by a Tranquil proprietor. The name is a misnomer, for they are not tranquil at all. Rather, they are like inanimate objects that speak. If a table wished to sell you an enchanted penknife, it could pass as one of these people. Their eyes are expressionless, their voices monotone. Incomparable craftsmen they might be, but they are hardly the sort of mages to put ordinary folk at ease. In the Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. I hate the whole thing about the Tranquil. It just makes me very sad, the whole prospect of why the Tranquil come to be. And then when we hear about the they're not skeleton keys, but the keys that you get, like the stones in Inquisition, one of the many collectibles in that game, and you find out that how they're made is through Tranquil, like you have to get a Tranquil skull or something. Anyway, Ostagar, representing the furthest point of encroachment by the ancient Tevinter Imperium into the barbarian lands of the southeast, the fortress of Ostagar was one of the most important defensive holdings south of the Waking Sea. It stood at the edge of the Kokari Wilds, watching for any signs of invasion by the barbarians known today as the Chastened Wilders. Straddling a narrow pass in the hills, the fortress needed to be bypassed to reach the fertile lowlands to the north, and proved to be exceedingly difficult for the Wilders to attack because of its naturally defensible position. Like most imperial holdings in the south, Ostagar was abandoned after Tevinter's collapse during the First Blight. It was successfully sacked by the Chastened Wilders, and then, as the Chastened threat dwindled following the creation of modern Ferelden nation, fell to ruin completely. It has remained unmanned for 4 centuries, though most of the walls still stand, as does the Tower of Ashal, named after the great Archon that powered its construction. Ostagar remains a testament to the magical power of the Imperium that created it. From Ferelden, Folklore and History, by Sister Petrine, Chancery Scholar. Is there anything more in that? No. Okay, characters. Alistair. You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Alistair was a Novus Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens, or rescued him, as Alistair would say. Do these get any... No. I think they light up if they have any updates. I hope so. I do like that line. You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Sometimes. Sometimes it does. Morrigan. Witch of the Wilds? Such idle fantasies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? Of herself, Morrigan says little. She does not deny being a witch of the wild, but beyond that, everything about her is in question. In a wind. She gets no quote. Nah. Unless she gets one later, but right now, nen. Wynn's talent became apparent early on, particularly her skill at healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors and was recognised as an exceptionally gifted student. Even the Templars who watched her could not deny that she represented the best the Circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman and possessed a quiet confidence and maturity beyond her years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the Circle, and her peers thought so highly of her that she was asked to be First Enchanter Irving's successor, but she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. When word reached the tower of King Kaelin's call to arms, Wynne volunteered to go to Ostagar. I like how they reference her healing magic. That's the one thing. I would love to have my character side with the Templars and kill all the mages in the Circle. I think there's a part of me that thinks that she would do that, but I don't want to lose Wynne. You'll see that I'm terrible at this game. I mean, you probably have already seen that in some of the choices I make and the way that I fight and so forth. But you will see as we get later on how much I need Wynne to heal me and companions. So we are going to forever side with the mages in this, but only in this game. I think in the other ones we're going to go to the Templar side of things, because I think that will be fun. With all that being said and done, other than some controls, which is the injuries, because God forbid a woman dies at least once in this game, that's reading time done. And that is the end of this episode of Dragon Age Origins and the story analysis that we're doing here on Tale Inferno. So that was, as I said, a longer episode. Not as many codex entries as we've gotten before, which is fine. It wraps this up quite nicely, is what I was trying to say there. So we've now met Sir Jory and Davith and Alistair. We've now met them. We've also met Loghain. And I mean, that character creation, come on, you could not have created someone to look more evil, but anyway, so it goes. You can't help how you look, I guess. The developers knew what they were doing, I'm sure. But anyway, so you've got these great characters that we meet, and of course we meet Mummy Morrigan. Oh, I love Morrigan. I've got a little keychain on my bag, which is not in this room at the moment, so I can't show you. I'll have to remember it for the next episode, but I've got a little keychain that I got from a local artist that has, on both sides, it says Morrigan approves on one side and Morrigan disapproves on the other side. It's really good. I've got a few of them. Like, I've got one on my phone, which has Cullen disapproves and Cullen approves on either side, if you can see that. It's probably too small. And probably facing the wrong direction. So there you go. Not a mirrored, or is a mirrored, video recording. But yeah, so it's a really cool little keychain that has that. So I've got one for Cullen, one for Morrigan, and one for Varric, because those are probably my 3 favourite characters, amongst others. I mean, if I could have bought every keychain, I would have, but, you know, so it goes. But yeah, so I love Morrigan. I love her as a character. I think she's awesome and really complex, and I'm really looking forward to seeing whether or not, because she's actually really hard to get approval with if you're a nice, charitable character. So I'll be interested to see whether or not it's easier when you're not caring so much about humans and how people go, and if you are killing humans here, there, and everywhere. There's a part of me that thinks I should have killed that soldier earlier, but, you know, you win some, you lose some, and I think the choice that I made still made sense for my character, Amara. But anyway, it is now dark. We are going to be sipping from the sippy cup to do the joining in the next episode, which will be exciting. We'll, you know, unfortunately have to say goodbye to a couple of these characters. I wonder who they could be. But yeah, anyway, how very exciting. I'm very much enjoyed what we went through in this episode, and I'm looking forward to the next, where we'll probably see ourselves finish up this chapter of Ostagar and moving forward into the greater game of Dragon Age Origins and start meeting some more of our companions and everything else. So I'm super excited about that and learning more, really diving deep into this. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Remember, subscribe, like the video, ring the bell, all those cool things that you can do. I'm really looking forward to continuing on this playthrough. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again so that we can ignite the story together. Thank you so much.